duckies? What you up to? It's Thursday. The ducks were good to us this week. Definitely. After the last few weeks of Dishcloth, oh my goodness. Missi over at Missi's Yarniverse is guiding us through a tour of a duck pond. The little encyclopedia of dishcloths. We are on, I don't know, 5, 6, maybe 7. I bought this book secondhand. It was in good condition off of Amazon, and it's been treating me well. After I bought the book, I realized I already had a copy of the book, so we did a giveaway and we got rid of the other book. I'm glad that I gifted the other book and not this book. Some of the binding in the book is starting to come apart as I work them. I will have to look into what I can do to preserve the book. I think I just need to squeeze a little glue of some kind in there, like very, very little, and then just binder clip them. I don't know. That's a problem for a different pattern, right? Today was an easygoing pattern. Let's see. So we did crisscross. Come on, ducks, be nice to me. Be good, ducks. And so the ducks were very good. They picked the rainbow granny square, and the approximate finished size should have been 11.5. So it was a granny square. It was a granny square changing colors. They used green, light green, dark blue, blue, aqua red, pink, orange, yellow, and ecru. Oh, that must be the cloud in the middle, right? It's beautiful. It's lovely. It is a traditional 3 double crochet, chain 1 granny square, chain 3 in the middle, in the corners. Yes, I really, really enjoyed working this up. Much more than I enjoyed washing dishes, right? So I was digging through my yarn and I was thinking, oh, rainbow. And I was digging through the kitchen cotton, and I have a lot of colors of kitchen cotton, but none of them was screaming like Granny Square Dishcloth Good Week, right? And then I remembered in the side of the glass case, my yarn cellar, I remembered that I was gifted these bright, vibrant colors from Eva and Amanda. So I pulled some out. This is a Rainbow by Hobby. Hobby makes sense. I'll try and say it that way. Well, it's from Denmark. The color number is 86. No, this is a true red. A nice true. It's a little darker than what it's showing up. A little darker than what's showing up. It's a real true red. A red that I would buy lipstick this color. And then I had some Cotton King gifted to me. It says soft print Cotton King. And it is a nice orange. It has all the shades of orange in there. And the yellow is the same. It is a Cotton King. All of these have those little tags for the center pull. Fire, we're on fire. Those little, they take a little piece of sticker and they flap it over the pull here, start here. I love that. That is so satisfying to start a new skein of yarn with that. Here's the green. These don't have any color names. They're just numbers. But this is a spring green. It's got lots of different shades of green in it. How are we doing? You feeling loved? And then the blue was the Hobby Rainbow. I never understand. It says 6/8/6. I don't know. I think there's 8 strands. 6 strands, 8 strands. I think it has something to do with the strands in there, but that really doesn't tell me if it's a fingering or It recommends to use a 3mm hook. And then for the purple, the violet, I used a Hobie. So towards the middle, I got those 3 variegateds in there, and it really adds some depth. So I pulled my rainbow and I worked it up in a 3mm hook, and then I was like, no, it was a little too gappy. So I went down to a 2.5, and this is a Daiso hook. It's got that nice little triangular shape where my thumb fits, and it's triangular. Very nice, very nice. Here's the pattern one more time before I show you what I made. So I, changed the colors a little bit. I still did a granny square, and I still did it in rainbow. Ta-da! I made a granny square dishcloth. I did, look. It counts for when you just have a little bit of dishes. I hate doing dishes. I would probably end up using it for a coaster. It would be very bright and cheerful for this spring. It is cotton, and it is meant to be a dishcloth. So, man, I don't like doing dishes. And the more I think about it, and occasionally the kids help with dishes. But I'm thinking if I had like a little cheerful helper who enjoyed rainbows, they might wash my dishes with this. I love this little border. Actually, when I got to thinking about it, I should have done the border in white, and that would have looked like a cloud. But if I'm going to have a little helper doing my dishes, I need to make it like, so this dishcloth lasts a long time, right? So I got to looking through my patterns, and I do have a pattern for a helper. This pattern was designed by Fat Lady Crochet. Totally reminds me of a rainbow. I've had this little helper on my let's make it list for a very long time, and honestly, no excuses why I haven't made it. Are we ready? Dishcloth helper. Twink, Rainbow Bright's little friend, is the perfect size to go wash my dishes. So Fat Lady Crochet is amazing. She's taken over the internet. She's popped up on every social media I can imagine. She's a woman who is very good at seeing a character and then manipulating stitches so that it duplicates and carries on the characteristics of the character very well. She has a wide range of characters. You should really go check out her website. I will post it in the description box below. This is Twink, Rainbow Bright's friend. I use the yellow, the red, all the rainbows. For the white body, I was looking for something very thin. She uses a 4-weight. I used the 2.5mm hook. It was just, I needed to go down quite a bit so it could be little and cute, right? I ended up using this vintage baby yarn. No label, no clue. It's just that white classic vintage with that little shiny strand wrapped around it. Typical pastel baby blanket from early 90s. I want to say 80s. They probably made it into the 90s. So that is our body. And then I needed some skin tone, and I started digging through. I love skin tones. Always on the hunt for the perfect skin tone for my amigurumis. I'm a weird in-between skin tone. Depending on where I hold the yarn up to my body, I'm coming up with different colors. And actually, I was at the $1.25, and I probably spent $10 on this tiny little skein of Premier Just Yarn worsted. And when I walked past it, I said, it's not my skin tone, but it is a nice little peachy, and it's actually called Light Apricot. Now, this was at the dollar store, but I wonder if, can I go to Premier and buy just yarn? Because this was delightful. It worked up well. it was enough contrast. See, that was the problem. Between the white and the skin tones that I was using, it looked dingy. It looked not right. It was just off. I don't know. I was really, really struggling with it. Yeah, hold on to your dishcloth, dude, if you're going to be helping me out around here. So, yeah, I found some Premier Just Yarn worsted. Who would have thought that the ideal skin tone for this project was at the dollar store? So I'm glad I went in there. Used some vintage yarn. I still have quite a bit left. The skein looks kind of messy. It's just wrapped right here in the middle, but it pulled out nice from the middle. So I don't think I'm going to cake this up yet. I used minimal amounts of my rainbows, so it all gets to go back into my display case. I'll take a picture of it and add it at the end. I really, really enjoyed this one. It was easy going. It was freestyling with your colors. You could use any colors. You can use any hook. You could use any yarn. It could become anything that you want it to be. So that was a really good stitch sampler practice. I think on this one, the border was the icing on the cake, right? If that was in white, it would be such a cute little cloud all the way around the rainbow. We're good. I did it. I did another duck dishcloth. I wonder what the ducks are doing today. How many ducks are involved today? I don't know. That's been crazy too. You should go check it out. Go check out Missi's Yarniverse. See what the ducks are up to and see what I'm making next week. All right? Do that. And I'll be right here waiting for next week, okay? I'll see you later. Take care, friends. Bye.